Alright, so I'm making this video to address the questions about this offset shift lever. There's a bushing inside that I had removed, which I'll go ahead and show you. You do have to remove the shift linkage arm that goes to that shift rod there. You don't have to remove this, but you do have to remove the shift linkage that goes to that. Then you remove the 12 millimeter bolts on top. There's going to be gasket maker in between the surfaces that you'll have to clean and reseal, so you might want to be kind of cautious about not getting debris down in there. Yours might be rusted or not. I went ahead and kind of sanded this area, but I'll probably clean it up some more because it looks like it started I saw a bunch of debris in there that I cleaned, but it was just pushing it in there. Like, it was rusted and it would constantly rust over and push in debris when I would be shifting. So anyhow, I bought these, the brass one online. It was advertised as a T56 and T5 brass offset lever shifter bushing. It might just say bushing in general, and you'll probably see them all over eBay and like Alibaba and stuff. They do fit. They're the same size. I ended up checking the TR-6060 ones, advertising for the 2015 up Charger, at Challenger, Dodge Challenger, and like the 2007 and up Ford GT500, and of course this 5th gen Camaro that I have here. Probably tell by the wheels in there back, not really. But yes, so I ended up grinding the sides away, and I'll show you why. But I did buy this originally, and it was a full-size one, just like this factory one that I had pulled out from here, and you'll see why. So that's why. It has these 2 pins that are inside that kind of block it. I had a feeling that it was gonna chip off, so I put some paper towels around here, and I pried it up with a flathead screwdriver, and it cracked. I actually glued it back to show you guys what it looked like before that. But yes, it's kind of loose in there. I mean, it did fit. Mine wasn't super worn. I have like less than 50,000 miles on this transmission. So then the new one also fits in there. And it actually, you can see that it actually goes onto the shifter real nice. And it's totally fine. Some people do have to modify theirs, I guess, but I didn't. It's perfectly fine. Some of them have like a little indent on here, some of them don't, but I don't think it really matters anyways. I put a little bit of grease and assembly lube, or you can kind of just put a little bit of transmission fluid in here. So you'll just put it in like that. Let's see, and it should just drop right down to the bottom. Shouldn't really take too much, actually. Yeah, it should be pretty much be seated at that point. If anything, you can probably take like a pick or something and kind of adjust it, but I think it should be fine where it is. It may move around a bit in there, so you don't want to grind down too much of it. But yeah, so then the shifter will just be installed on top, and you will have to redo the gasket maker that was in between them. But yeah, no, it's definitely solid. Most of my shifter play actually came from my Hurst shifter. It's an issue that they end up having with this hole that they drill at the bottom, which cuts into the O-ring and then deforms the bushing after that O-ring is gone, and it creates play. Well, the O-ring isn't gone, but the O-ring essentially just breaks off in there and it creates play, and then you end up getting side to side and front to back play. And then people end up wondering what is wrong with their shifter. Sometimes you might grind, or you might not be able to go into gear or get locked out. So yeah, that's pretty much my DIY on that. They do have a few vendors online that sell them, but more or less it's just a grinded down version of that stock T56, T5, TR-6060 offset lever shifter bushing there. They also offer a Delrin version, which I would probably also highly recommend, as those probably don't wear down. But this brass one I probably like just because it's super solid. Most likely will never probably have to be serviced or replaced again. So thanks for watching. If you guys have questions, feel free to comment.